My name is Luna, and today I'll be sharing with you a vinyasa flow. We're going to be doing some breath work, a little meditation, just to tune in with ourselves, and the vinyasa flow. It is for all levels, and I suggest to go to your own rhythm. Always make it your own practice. If there's some of the postures that you feel is too much for today, then you can just always, I'll be saying the options of the levels, like level one, we go here, level two, we take it up here, and I'll give some variations for each posture, and you decide which one to take. Always listening to your body, always enjoying it's your practice. Remember that, specifically that it's your practice, make it your own. And if you feel tired at any point of the practice, remember that the way we rest is in child's pose. So you can just always go to child's pose whenever you need it, and then as you feel that you're getting that you get some rest that you need it, you just go back into the class and just follow along. And with that said, I'll be just giving some more minutes to see if anybody else joins in. If you have any questions or you want to ask something or just let me know how this feels in your body, please go ahead and do so. I would love to hear from you and feel and know how you're doing, how are you liking the practice, how they're feeling in your body, or lovely to answer any of your questions. So I'll just wait a little bit. I'll give some more minutes. All we're going to be needing is body length space, your mat. If you feel that you need your blocks or any props that you need for your practice, this is the time to go ahead and get them. Okay, so I think we're gonna get started. We're gonna start with some breath work, a little meditation to center ourselves, and then start going into our practice. So we're gonna start on a comfortable seated position. And just tuning in with our breath, feeling without closing your eyes. Just noticing the air, the sensation of the air coming in through your nose, going down your throat, into your chest. Noticing the sensations in the body. Feel how you inhale. You can either bring your, if you like to just take notice and be more conscious of it, bring your right hand towards your belly and feel how as you inhale your belly expands, and as you exhale it contracts. For a couple more rounds like this. And let it go. And now we're gonna do some Kapalabhati breathing, Once I've been doing my sessions, you know how in the morning this is one of the best practices of pranayama that you can do. It's detoxifying, it purifies, it activates the digestive system, it calms the nervous system, it helps. There's so many benefits for it, but you just need if you have by any chance high blood pressure or you're pregnant, I wouldn't suggest for you to do it. Just keep doing your normal breathing, just feeling your belly how as you inhale it expands and as it exhales it contracts. Other than that, if you would like to just go ahead and try and explore Kapalabhati, we're gonna go ahead and do that now. So it's short exhales and very sharp exhales. And then the inhale happens naturally. So don't really worry about inhaling, just really focus on your exhale, okay? So, and as you exhale, the belly is gonna come in. So it's like, okay? So we're gonna go for a round of, we're gonna do 3 sets of 40 each round. So we're gonna get started. The first one, inhale. And breathe normally, relax. And one more time for another round of 40. 10, 20, 30, and relax. Breathe normally. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Just noticing the sensations in the body after doing this breath work. And one more time. Inhale. And restart for another round. And breathe normally. And open up your eyes. And we're going to take the thumb and then the ring finger. We're going to cover the right side with the thumb and inhale through the left. I'm going to inhale in 4 and then switch and exhale through the right. And we're going to just keep going that way for a couple of rounds. So this breath work, this pranayama really calms down the nervous system whenever you're feeling, there's no really a contradiction for this. So you can do it even if you're pregnant or you have high blood pressure, it doesn't matter. For this one, you can do it. You can follow along. So just cover the right side with your thumb and inhale through the left side. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cover the left side and switch it for 2, 3, 4. Switch the right side and exhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the left. 2, 3, 4. Switch. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. switch sides, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, cover the left side and exhale through the right, 2, 3, 4, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, cover up and exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, switch sides, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, and go to your own rhythm, exploring how it feels. And breathe normally. And if you had your eyes closed, just connect. If you had them open, close them up. If you had them closed, keep it that way. And just keep connecting to your breath, and tuning in with yourself, noticing the sensations in the body, noticing the tightness of the clothes that you're wearing, perhaps, or maybe just how it falls down on your body as it makes contact with your body. Just notice it. Noticing the temperature of your body. Inhale and exhale. Just setting an intention for today's class. Just dedicating all of the energy that we'll be generating for these next minutes left to that intention. Try for it to be something that resonates with your soul and your heart. And very slowly start blinking to open up your eyes. And welcome once again after the meditation and the breath work. We're gonna start in a seated position, just doing some neck rolls, warming up our neck, just going to one side, one. Synchronizing each breath, each inhale and exhale with the movement. And towards the other side. And say yes with your head. And say no. And we're just interlacing your fingers behind your back. Bring your hands towards, with the fingers interlaced, just bring them to one side. So I'm bringing them right out to the left side. And bring the left ear towards the left hand. Just giving some space in between the right ear and the right shoulder. Noticing the sensations on your trapeze. And come back to center, and we're going to go to the other side. And come back, breathe in. We're going to come to all four, tabletop. So bringing your shoulders to be stacked right above your wrists. Ooh, something happened to your wrists, and open up your knees hip width apart. And as you inhale, look up for cow pose. And as you exhale, round your spine. Cow. Look to your belly. Inhale, cow pose. Look up. And as you exhale, cow. Go to your own rhythm, feeling the movement on your spine. And just releasing, doing some circles, very intuitive movements. Just one side and towards the other. Saying yes with your head once again. Saying no. And as you inhale, you're gonna lift your left arm forward and extend the right knee back. And stay here, finding your balance, spreading your fingers of your right hand as much as you can. And now as you exhale, bend your right knee and try to reach for your right foot with your left hand. And kick with your right foot as much as you can, lifting also your foot and your arm. That will give you like a nice stretch on your shoulder. And keep breathing. For 2, 3, 4, 5, and let it go. We're going to go to the other side. So as you inhale, lift the right arm forward and extend the left knee, doing a line, opposite line with your leg and your arm. Just finding your balance, spreading your fingers as wide as you can of your left hand. And as you exhale, bend their left knee and bring the right hand, try to reach it with your right hand. And start kicking backwards and up with your left foot, feeling the heart opening and the stretch in your shoulder. And keep breathing for 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Come back to center. Curl your toes under and bring your hips backwards. Spread your knees mat width apart, bringing your toes together and slide forward your hands. Bring your forehead towards the ground. Child's pose. And come back to a fourth. Curl your toes under. We're gonna come into a high plank. So high plank position, and then from here, start pushing and lifting without adjusting your hands or your feet. Just lift your hips, push with your hands backwards. We're gonna come into a downward facing dog. And release, say yes with your head, say no. Spread your fingertips as wide as you can. And just really gripping also to the mat with your fingertips. You can bend one knee and the other. Maybe this is like the first downward facing dog of the day that you're doing. So you take the first yawn for the body. Just really slowly waking it up. And start walking your feet towards your hands. Uttanasana, forward fold. And as you inhale, come all the way up, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, Samastitihi. And we're gonna go for a couple of rounds of sun salutation, sun A. So as you inhale, bring your hands up towards the sky, and as you exhale, forward fold, step backward, Chaturanga Dandasana, either with your knees or completely. As you inhale, upward facing dog, roll your shoulders away from your ears, look up, and as you exhale, downward facing dog. We'll breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, look up. Either step your right foot in between your hands or walk your feet towards your hands or bend your knees. Look forward and come all the way between your hands, forward fold. And as you inhale, lift up. Urdhva Hastasana, Samasthitihi. We're going to go once again. Inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plug your hands towards the mat. Step backwards. Tabletop. And as you exhale, bringing your elbows really close to your chest. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. And as you exhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. Downward facing dog. Let it go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, look forward. Either step your feet, walk them, or jump forward. Uttanasana. And as you inhale, lift up, upward, our Urdhva Stasana. And as you exhale, Samasthitihi. One more round. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. And as you exhale, plug the palms of your hands towards the mat, step backward. And as you exhale, bending your elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, and jump or walk it all the way to the top. Uttanasana. And as you inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms up, and Samasthitihi. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Just hold it here. Catch your opposite elbows. Release your head. Say yes and say no with your head. Maybe swing for one side and towards the other. Releasing any tension. Noticing how it feels on your body, on the back of your legs, and your hamstrings. If there's any tension, just notice it. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step backwards into high plank. We're going to hold it here. And come all the way to your knees. Back again to tabletop. And now you're just going to only lift, warming up the wrists. We're only going to lift the back part of the palms of the hands. We're going to go for 5. Keep plugging in your fingertips towards the mat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Bring your hips towards your heels. And we're going to do like releasing tension from the wrist. Keep warming them up. And back again. Curl your toes under. Lift the knees away from the ground. High plank. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Lift, extending the right knee. Lift the right leg up towards the sky. Squaring your hips. 3-legged dog. And as you exhale, bring your knee towards your chest and step the right foot in between your hands. Noticing and just keeping conscious that your left knee is as extended as possible. And as you inhale, engage your core and lift your chest up. Warrior 1. So really growing and lengthening through your spine, not collapsing on your lower back. Keep breathing, noticing and taking conscious that your right knee is stacked right above your right ankle. Keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Bring your arms, lower your arms, and we're going to go into a warrior 2. So keep breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse the warrior. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you exhale, square your right foot and step it backwards, tabletop. And as you exhale, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Keep breathing on your downward facing dog for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now lift and extend your left leg, squaring your hips, three-legged dog. And as you exhale, bring the left knee towards your chest and step the left knee in between your left foot in between your hands. Now really engaging and extending the right knee as much as you can, engaging your core. Inhale, lift your chest up and lift your arms up towards the sky, warrior 1. And breathe here for 5, 4, keep lengthening through your spine, 3, 2, 1. And as you exhale, switch and slide your right foot, warrior 2. Keep bending your left knee, keeping your shoulders in line. I'm gonna hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reverse the warrior, extending on the side, on the left side, really feeling that stretch, keeping your left arm above your ear. And as you exhale, frame the left foot and step it backwards, tabletop. And as you exhale, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Say yes with your head, say no. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, and jump or step in between your hands, forward fold. As you inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. So pretend that you have an imaginary chair behind you, and you're like sitting down on it. And as you exhale, you're gonna lift the heels away from the ground, diver's pose. Exhale, bring the heels to the ground, Utkatasana. And as you exhale, diver's pose. And as you inhale, Utkatasana. And as you exhale, diver's pose. And we're gonna exhale, bring the palms in front of your hands in first position, in front of your heart space, and start bringing your hips all the way, lowering, finding your balance all the way until you come to your heels. I'm just gonna hold it here for a minute, not a minute, for a few breaths. Just trying to find the balance, noticing your breath. Noticing how you balance yourself on your toes, engaging your core. And maybe if you want to play a little bit more with balance, close your eyes and feel how it feels, and like what's the difference? What happens if you close your eyes in this posture? And as you inhale, without touching, without bringing the heels back to the ground, start coming all the way, finding your balance, all the way up onto your tiptoes. And we're going to hold it here. Bringing your shoulder blades together, and as you exhale, start melting your chest towards the ground. Keep your shoulder blades together. Keep lifting the heels away from the ground. Feel the fire on the back part of your legs. We're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Bring the heels back to the ground. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Look up. Lengthen through your spine. And as you exhale, step the right foot and the left foot backwards. Stable top. As you exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, slide your hips backwards and bring your forehead towards the ground and bring your hands outside of your mat, keeping your elbows up so they kind of like point up towards the sky. And as you inhale, lift your chest up, look above your left elbow, and as you exhale, lower. Inhale, look above the right elbow, and exhale, lower. I'm gonna go like this for a couple of rounds. And come back to center. Bring your palms of your hands next to your chest. You're gonna go and just finding that strength on your arms, like doing this exercise for your getting stronger arms for your chaturangas and arm balances. We're gonna go for 10 variations of, let's say, like chaturanga variation. So keeping your elbows, don't let them open, keeping them always together, close to your rib cage, and your hands next to your chest. We're gonna inhale and lift your chest for 1, 2, extending your elbows as you come up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep breathing, 8, 9, and 10. Look up, slide your hips towards your wrists, and as you exhale, downward facing dog once again. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky, squaring your hips. And as you exhale, we're going to go once again, stepping the right foot in between your hands. And as you inhale, lift your chest up, warrior one with balance. Keep lifting the left heel away from the ground. And maybe this time we can go a little bit deeper, entering into our warrior two. So go a little bit deeper. It doesn't matter if the left side, the outer left side of your foot kind of like unplugged, it's okay. Just keep bending your knee, your right knee as much as you can, really opening your hips. Look forward. And this time as you exhale, you're going to bring the left hand behind your back towards your right thigh. Bring the energy with your right hand above your ear and reverse the warrior. You're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, keep your warrior two. Interlace your fingers behind your back. And as you exhale, bring your crown of your head towards the ground. Humble warrior. We're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 1. Inhale, lift up. Extend the right knee. And bring a little bit closer your left leg. Just slide it closer. Closing the space in between the right leg and the left foot. And you're gonna extend your arms and try to reach for something that's really far away from you. And as you exhale, bring the right hand towards the ground, towards your foot. And we're gonna go into Trikonasana. So hold it here for 5, 4, hold it there, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back up. And as you exhale, square your hips. Maybe you wanna even close a little bit even more the space in between your feet. That's okay. And as you inhale, lift your left arm forward. And as you exhale, reach for something that's really far away from you and bring your left hand either in front of your right foot or outside on the outer part of your right foot. And lift your right hand up towards the sky, twisting into Parivrita Trikonasana. So breathe here and hold it here for 5, 4, keep pushing and rooting, 2, 1, exhale, frame your right foot and switch the balance, transfer the weight towards your right foot, lifting your left foot up towards the sky in standing split. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, step your left foot backwards, step the right foot backwards, tabletop position. And as you exhale, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, lift your hips towards the sky, downward facing dog. You can either rest here or in child's pose. And hold it for 5 breaths. 5, stay there. 3, 2, 1. And as you inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky. If you were in child's pose, come back to downward facing dog. And as you exhale, bring the left knee towards your chest. Step the left foot in between your hands. And as you inhale, lift your chest up, lengthening through your spine. Warrior 1. I'm going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warrior 2. Face the other side. Square your hips. Hips are looking forward. Imagine that you have 2 lights on the front of your hips and they're like lighting forward. Keeping your arms in line with your shoulders. Keep breathing and bend a little bit more, going a little bit deeper on your warrior. And it is okay if the outer part of your right foot unplugs off the ground. And now you're going to bring the right hand behind your back and try to reach for your thigh. And as you exhale, bring your left hand, reach for the energy and bring it out above your left ear, extending all of your left side. And we're going to breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interlace your fingers behind your back. And as you exhale, bring the crown of your head towards the ground, or at least that's the intention. If you cannot reach with the crown of your head the ground, that's okay. It's going to keep breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift up. Extend the left knee. And if you need to, bring a little bit closer your right foot, closing the space in between your feet. That's okay. Inhale. Keep your arms in line with your shoulders and reach for something that's really far away from you. And as you exhale, bring the left hand towards the ground. Look up towards the sky. You can also keep your hand below your knee, but never on top of your knee. So either below or on a block if you need a block or a prop. And just keep pushing in order for you to twist and root to rise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift up. And maybe you want to even close a little bit more your space in between your feet. Now square your hips. Hips look forward. And as you inhale, lift your right arm, reaching up and then for something that's really far away from you on front. And as you exhale, bring the right hand outside the left foot or in front. You can also use your block if you need to. And start pushing and plugging in the palm of your right hand towards the ground, lifting your left arm up and twisting in your triangle. And breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Frame your left foot. Transfer your weight towards your left foot. And lift away from the ground your right foot, extending the right knee. Forward fold into your standing split. Keep breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, bring backwards your right foot. Step backwards your left foot, tabletop position. And as you exhale, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips away from the ground. Say yes with your head, say no. Look up front of your mat, bend your knees. And now we're gonna jump and bring the feet outside of your hands. So we're gonna enter Malasana. It's a little hop there. And now I'm gonna face forward so you can see. With your elbows, keep pushing your knees away from you. And with your knees, keep hugging your elbows in. So it's like an opposite force. Feel it. Keep lengthening through your spine. I'm gonna hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now interlace your fingers and extend your elbows and bring the right shoulder towards the right knee and open up your chest, looking up towards the sky. Keep extending your elbows. And I'm gonna breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, now bring your left shoulder towards your left knee. Extend your elbows and open up your chest up towards the sky. And breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, come back to center. Place your hands on your mat. Extend your knees, forward fold. Inhale, look up. And exhale, forward fold. Either jump or walk or step your feet backwards. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right foot up towards the sky. And as you exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Now slide your feet for them to face forward. And bring your hands in between your legs. And as you inhale, forward, halfway lift, look forward. Lengthening through your spine. And as you exhale, forward fold. Try to bring the crown of your head towards the ground. I'm going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, forward. Look forward. And lift all the way up. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Open up your chest. Extend your elbows. And as you exhale, forward fold once again. Bringing the crown of your head towards the ground, or at least that's the intention. So aim for that, and if it doesn't happen, it's okay. It doesn't matter. Just keep lengthening through your spine. Keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back up. And exhale. This time, bring your hands towards your hips, keeping your elbows together as if they want to touch behind your back. And as you exhale, lengthen through your spine and bring the crown of your head towards the ground. And we're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, look up. Place your hands towards your mat and start sliding away your feet into halfway split. So try to reach your maximum reach here. It doesn't matter how far or how low can you go. Just keep breathing. Maybe you can come to your forearms. You're gonna hold it. Just feeling that nice stretch on your thighs. Point your toes, so keep them flexed, but keep your feet active. Keep breathing for 5. A little bit longer. Actually, I'm gonna hold it for 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look forward. Bring your arms next to your chest if you're all the way down. And if not, however you can, Come to a seated position in straddle. And just making a line with your legs. Bring one hand behind your back and the other one in front of you. And just slide a little bit forward, and you'll feel more like how your hamstrings open up, your hamstrings and your thighs open up a little bit more. So you're just gonna hold it here. Just feel the external rotation. So try to go like inwards and forwards, doing little pulses with your legs, just telling your body to relax, that it is okay. And now bring your hips forward and out. So as if you wanna go forward, bring your chest forward, but without rounding your spine. Keep lengthening through your spine. Keep pointing your toes or flexing them, but keep them active. Just feel the sensations in your body. And don't focus so much on the shape, just focus on how it feels in your body. And now as you exhale, either flexing or pointing, I'm going to flex them this time. Bring the right hand behind your back and try to catch um, for your left thigh. And lift your left arm up and try to reach for your right foot. Keep breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back up, and we're gonna go for the other side. So now bring your left arm behind your back. Try to catch your right thigh. And as you inhale, lift your right arm up and above your ear and try to reach for your left foot. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back up. And however you are, start closing your legs however you can. And extend your knees forward and come all the way to your back. Bring your knees towards your chest and hug them and just give a little yourself balance from one side to the other. Keep breathing. Extend your arms to the sides and just bring your knees towards one side. I'm bringing them right now to my right side. So I'm going to look above my left side to the opposite side where your knees are at this moment. Try to look that way. And come all the way back to center. And as you exhale towards the other side, and look above your right shoulder. And breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring your knees towards your chest. Bring your hands towards the arch of your feet. And keep plugging and rooting in towards the ground, your sacrum. Keeping your lower back also making touch with the ground. Now, it's as if you want to bring your knees towards the ground as well with your hands. So push down. But don't let your sacrum lift away from the ground. So keep rooting your sacrum down. And you can extend one leg, one knee, and the other. Maybe both. Into Ananda Balasana, happy baby. Now bring your hands and your arms next to your hips. And with your palms of your hands, push the ground. And in this posture, try to just listen to my voice. So move your neck. So if you want to first see how it goes, go ahead and see it. And then you can do it on your own. But as you push down with the palms of your hands to the ground, you're going to lift your hips up. And now bring your hands towards the level of your sacrum. Keep bringing and hiding your elbows behind your back. Bring the palms of your hands towards your upper back. Fingers point towards your sacrum. And as you exhale, we're going to go to halasana. So we're going to bring the feet behind our head to touch the ground. Interlace your fingers and bring the hands and your arms towards the ground. You're going to hold it here for a while for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep extending your knees. 1, and release your arms, your hands, and start bringing your hips all the way to the ground. Bring your feet mat width apart and windshield wipe your knees one side and the other. And we're going to go for Shavasana. So extend your knees. Maybe give yourself a big hug, separating the space in between your shoulder blades. And now let your hands face up towards the sky. Let your feet melt towards the ground, feeling the gravity pulling your body towards the ground. Just gifting yourself this moment of silence, this moment of blissful awareness, absorbing the benefits of the practice, noticing the sounds around you without judging. Let the tongue inside your mouth float. Relax the skin in your face. Letting go of any resistance in your physical body. Surrendering into your Shavasana. Without falling asleep, just be there, fully aware, fully present. Whenever you catch your mind wandering into thought, just bring it back to your Shavasana, focusing on your breath. And if you want to stay longer here in your Shavasana, just go ahead and do so. Stay as long as you need to stay. Otherwise, start moving your toes, your fingertips, your feet, your wrists, your legs, your arms. And stretch from the tip of your toes all the way to the tip of your hands. Stretching all your body as if you just woke up from a big, deep sleep. And as you exhale, bring the knees towards your chest and hug them. And sink in towards the right side, giving space to your heart to expand. And very slowly start coming up all the way to a seated position. Closing your eyes, noticing the sensations in your body. How does it feel after the practice? If there's any difference where you first stepped into your mat up until now. And if not, it's okay. Don't judge it. Just notice it. And bring the palms of your hands above your head and onto your third eye, into your lips and into your heart space. Just feeling your energy, feeling your love, Giving gratitude, say thank you to yourself for giving yourself this time to disconnect and reconnect to all that you are. Giving grateful for being alive, for being able to breathe and to feel and being in the presence of the sun, the moon, and the earth. Being grateful for this beautiful life and this beautiful day full of opportunities that you have today in front of you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for practicing with me. From my heart to yours, namaste. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have enjoyed it as much